How's everybody doing? This is Kyle here from KyleKraft. Welcome into the new Friday KyleKraft series. Before we jump into it, I just want to clear up. This past week has been intense. Tuesday I had 2 huge exams. They were very stressful. That's why I couldn't do many uploads this past weekend, so I'm sorry for that. But I got 92% and 86% on the exams, so we're not going to fail a class. That's good. Had to do it. I know any other students out there understand. But now, new series. I'm very excited for this one. Now, before I describe this new series to you, I gotta let you know. Now, before I describe this new series to you, I gotta tell you, Patreons are getting a little boost on this one. Now, this series is gonna be me teaching you how to build different types of survival bases. Some of them are gonna be staples in Minecraft, like the cave base we're about to do right now. Others are a little bit more unique, creative. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, Patreons, they get a benefit here. I'm gonna build all these bases on one world, and I'm gonna do it on a server. This server is only gonna be available for Patreons. They can come on in spectator mode, check it out whenever they want. I'll announce in the Patreon Discord when I'm going live, so Patreons can come on and watch me build these survival bases live, or check it out after I'm done. You know, they can hop on the server and look around, take a sneak peek whenever they want. It's gonna be really sweet, so you should definitely become a Patreon, and to be honest, in the end, you're really helping me out, bringing me closer to the goal of doing YouTube long term. So yeah, something to consider. As I mentioned though, we're building survival bases in this Friday series from now on. It's going to be awesome, and we're starting with the staple cave base right now. So let's jump into it. So here we are, huge mountain. Let's make a cave. Now I felt like I've talked too much in these building time lapse lately, so I'm gonna keep it a little bit more simple this one. Pick out the side of a mountain, and we're gonna build a cave. Very simple, you know, straight away in survival. Just dig out the wall. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure we cut out different areas, bring it all together, clean it up with stone, and make this general central hub right at the beginning here. You'll see that's what I constructed. Place down some stone, replace the other dirty blocks like andesite and all those, and we're going to add in some cobble later on. Now we're jumping to this back left corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these different cave tunnels as well as different rooms extending off of them. As I mentioned, this series is going to have an enchantment room, a bedroom, a storage, and a furnace room in every single one. So first things first, I'm just starting up one of these cave rooms. Drop down different levels. The real key here is to build it up, space it out. You'll see I dug out different areas and then I ran into the exterior. If you do that, you know, just plug in, come back inside towards the interior of the cave. You'll see I just built up a shape. It's almost kind of round. The roof is separated, drop down, the bottom part is separated, and it kind of, you know, curves off into the outside walls. So you want to make sure you have those different layers, those different depths, and plug them in. I then sprinkled in stone slabs. We're going to add cobble later, and I did these lights with the glowstone and the gray stained glass on top. We'll do that throughout the entire project. So that's a room. It's a very simple technique and concept behind it. We're going to do one on the right off our central hub now. It's going to be the bedroom. Again, we're going to clean up those dirty blocks. We're going to keep it stone generally, and we're adding in some cobble in the future. So when you build these rooms, just dig them out. Just go ahead with your pickaxe, dig like crazy, clear them out, and bring in some separation. Now this is going to be the bedroom, as I said. We're adding it in. I put that bed here. It's going to be a simple, you know, simple cave bedroom. I just did the stone slabs there, and then I also added them in as we're going to do with every single room, just to bring in some more texture, some more details, some more depth and color into the build. Different gray, it's necessary, breaks it up. The rest of the interior is on screen. I added in plants for a real green color along with the red bed. Then we added in a chest on the left, a shulker on the right, and some carpets and item frame details. It resulted in this, an awesome cave bedroom. Take a screenshot, check it out. It's a pretty cool design. And again, it's very simple to create. All survival friendly materials, except for that shulker box. That one's a bit more tough. But yes, you will have seen me sprinkle in some cobble there, and that's what I'm doing more of right now. We're going to do this throughout the entire base. You'll see I did it in the bedroom like I just mentioned. We're doing it right here in the general hub, as well as adding stone brick stairs. We're also getting rid of the lights and putting in those glowstone with the glass on top. And then I added in carpet for this general hub. I switched it to gray so it's not standing out too much. Jumping into that room we already created, I'm adding in the cobble now. You know, we hadn't got into it before and we had to plug it in. So make sure you do that. We're just adding themes into the build. We'll get to the room design for this one in a bit. But back to the general hub, we're creating another extension in another room. This one is going to be the storage room. I did a unique design for this. You know, part of this series, I want to give you ideas. I want to give you inspiration. So this cave room is, you know, it's unique. It's pretty cool in the end. You'll see it come to life. This one, we're digging out a longer stretch. It's going to be more of a rectangular, long length shape. And we're going to have chests lining the sides, both sides of it. So dig out that cave shape. On the top, I did leave some stone just to, you know, break up the different, you know, break it up. Break it up, bring it in a bunch of depth, put it in different holes, don't be afraid to. And then we're going to put in some chests for our storage area. Now I'm not going to line them all right next to each other, that'd be boring. I added in this water detail, river underneath with stained glass on top is really cool. It really makes the room, brings in a blue color that really complements those chests, and it's just a cool idea for a cave room. We've added in those stone slabs as you've seen, and then we also put cobble on the walls once again. I spaced those chests out so they weren't all lined up right next to each other because we don't want it to be too boring, too basic in that matter. The cave is messy, so break it up. Have some different depth in it. And then of course you can label it with your materials. And boom, a storage area room in a cave design really came to life, really looks sweet. Fun and creative but easy to make storage room design, pretty sweet. Now I actually came to the back of this storage room, removed some chests, made some room, and changed this up a bit. I'm actually going to make a tunnel out the back here. You'll see I connected it up from that far left side where our tunnel was extending before. So we made this integrated entrance. It makes the base a little bit more fluid and fun to walk around in. So it's, it's a cool addition to do. This is our back room, and this is where I'm putting the enchantment room. Have the enchantment room at the back of the base. Sounds like a good plan, right? So we dug out the room in its manner, created a cave element, and did our lighting just as we have. Then we placed an enchantment table in the back and spaced out these bookcases in a crazy, broken up manner, just like the cave is. I just commented on that. We want to have it messy because a cave is messy, and so we're having all the different themes and builds and rooms all match that kind of style. Add in our stone slabs, sprinkle them in as we have. We'll add our cobble too to bring this room together, making it complete and awesome environment, and that's what this enchantment room has turned into. A cave style enchantment room looking sweet. Now we came back to this room. The only room I had left was furnace. I didn't have any crazy ideas for the furnace room right here with the cave because I love how the shape of the room turned out. So I just went very simple, sprinkled in furnaces on the back wall so they're usable but a simple design, and added in themes like our lights and our carpet to create a good looking room but very simple and usable at the same time. You could definitely put an auto smelter here. That's what I would recommend you do. And with that, our cave base is complete. It's very simple and very sweet at the same time. Staple of Minecraft, the cave base. I'm glad we could put it together and make a good looking one. So here we are, the cave base made simple but good looking here in survival Minecraft. We got our world out here, we got a path up, broken up, chaos and messy like the rest of the cave, leading into our cave base. As I mentioned, the hub, very central, very simple, with our different extensions coming off. The bedroom being the first, I liked having it dip down and then come back up, made it a little bit more private for a bedroom, and then you've seen the interior. It's decorated, it looks pretty sweet. It's cozy, simple, and easy to make, again except for that shulker box, but is a cool design. Screenshots of these rooms are definitely going to help you build them. We got more to come, including the storage right here. Walking in is an awesome environment. Just picture it in survival Minecraft being your base. Incredible. And of course you have all your double chests, each one double, all accessible, usable, and in this awesome environment, matching the cave theme. Use them for whatever you need, plenty of storage. Then we can loop back around and of course walk down that path too. Integrated base to our enchantment room or to our furnace room just down the hall. Simple, smelting, all necessary. Then walk through the integrated base, get to the enchantment, do your enchantments how you need them. A little chest plugged in there too. You could put brewing in here as well. It's all set, all established, and all looking good. That's the idea. That's what I wanted to do with this survival base series. I'm looking forward to creating more for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the cave base we just created. Now this is the first of the series. I'm not sure how it will go over with you and the rest of the KyleKraft community, but if you do enjoy it, make sure to leave a like so I do know that you like the series. How long it runs for all depends on how much you enjoy it. So yeah, make sure to let me know. I would also, of course, like to hear your comments. I love hearing comments. I love talking with the KyleKraft community. And you can definitely do more of that if you join the community Discord. There's a link down below because we're always talking and having fun there, especially about the KyleKraft server, and there's big things to come there too. It's going to be a big weekend here on the KyleKraft channel. And it all started with this Friday series. The last thing I guess I'll close with is to remind you the Patreons, they're going to get that sneak peek. They're going to get that awesome experience with the server on this world. They can come in spectator mode, see me building it live. We all talk in the Patreon Discord. It's pretty sweet. So definitely consider joining that. Because once and again, in the end, you're helping me out, which is awesome and much appreciated. But thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'll see you again on this series next Friday. Oh, and by the way, I have ideas for bases, but if you want to see one made, comment the idea down below, or like a comment from someone else if you like the idea. Alright, now that's it. Thanks for coming.